This is Keith from Phoenix, who says, another deep question. This week 5 people were shot at a base in Georgia. It seems every day there's just another horrific story of gun violence. Agreed. Innocent people getting killed or injured. What are your thoughts on gun control? And do you feel that, quote unquote, everyone has the right to bear arms?
Well, I have mixed emotions on that. I believe that you need to protect yourself in today's world.
Yeah.
Home invasions out here in LA are like going to the grocery store. It's on the news. Everybody is getting their, the couple that she worked for American Idol, and she and her husband were home. They brought the groceries home 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Right?
Yeah, they walked into their house with their groceries. Some guy hopped their 14-foot fence with, whatever. They left a door open.
This was in Encino,
I believe.
Yep.
And the guy found a gun in their house and shot them both in the head. Okay, so that's a horrible thing. And there's been a lot of break-ins out in that area, which is a nice area. So there you have a gun for home protection, and this idiot, horrible person breaks in and takes the gun and shoots you. I don't believe that you should be carrying a gun every day of your life walking in the street. I mean, it's really nutty. Driving out here, and I'm sure it's like they're anywhere else, but driving, you have to think twice before you say something to somebody if they pull up to you and they cut you off. And or even if I'm walking, because I walk a whole lot, some guy is turning and I'm walking, and normally I'd say, what is wrong with you? Don't you see me turning? I have to think twice, because what if the guy has a gun? That's how I live. So I don't think everybody should carry a gun. I think that you could have a permit for a gun for, if you're a doctor and you're walking and you have drugs on you or whatever you're doing, protection. But I don't think that it should be the Wild West, that every person should own a gun. The guy that walked into that office building, which I know all too well, on Park Avenue and 52nd Street, and comes in with a weapon and kills these innocent people, he has a gun. He had a private investigator's license from Vegas, which allows him to have a gun. He's a nut. There you go.
Okay.
So that's me.
Well said. I agree. I hear you. I had a road rage incident out here in LA. Guy showed me his gun.
Yeah, because the guy, you went to pull into the other lane and you didn't see him in your blind spot.
I didn't see him because he was coming up like driving 80 in the right lane.
And sometimes that happens. You don't see it in the blind spot.
I just didn't see it.
And then when he pulled up, you went to say, hey, I'm sorry, and he shows you a gun.
Yeah.
He's a nut. He should be arrested because he has a gun.
Look, I do believe that this country was built on some amendments, one of which gives us the right to bear arms for home protection. That's the essence of that. It's for home protection.
That's fine. Somebody breaks into your house and they're about to kill you. You whip out a gun and you blow their brains out. I'm all for that. But I'm not for, when I walk in Beverly Hills, I would like to know how many people walking on that street in their handbag, they have a gun. There's probably a lot of women, especially, they have the little mini guns that are so cute. Like toys.
This is easy for me to say, but I wish there could be a real crackdown on background checks. That you couldn't purchase a gun without being cleared and have a clean record. I know that gets complicated, and some people would say, well, I still deserve the right to bear arms just the way you do. And there are going to be some issues that will arise where it won't be fair to everybody, but that's the way it always is.
But look at during COVID, you had a gun from Y2K a billion years ago, and you brought that to California. You had no bullets. During COVID, when they were breaking into houses and people were really afraid for their life during COVID, we go legitimately to the gun store go and fill out the forms to get bullets. We're still waiting for bullets.
Still waiting.
But yet,
never got it back.
There are people all over the street, all over this country, they have bullets illegally in guns that are illegal.
Yeah.
And we go and we do the right thing, so to speak, Spike. And it's just ridiculous. So I just think a lot of bad people have guns too easily.
Your mom owned a gun for home protection?
We always had a gun. My father had a gun.
Okay.
But that was, it wasn't like we carried the gun around the house and stuff, but we knew we had a gun in the back room. God forbid anything happened. My mother knew how to use it. That was okay.
Yeah. I have always owned a gun or a couple of guns for home protection, and I would not hesitate to shoot somebody
Oh,
if
I'd kill him
they
in a second.
broke into this house
I have no qualms
and
about that.
threatens certainly her and or Hazel.
I have no qualms. Bring it on. But, you know, walking into an office building with a gun is not the same thing.
But I agree with Keith. It seems like every other day there's another incident.
Horrible.
It's horrible, and it's hard to police and oversee.
Terrible.